Hello, all of my beautiful friends, and welcome to the Believe, Act, Lead Masterclass. We are in session 4 of this beautiful BAL Masterclass. I'm going to play the animation as I'm welcoming
for success for every woman. It's a journey for wealth creation. It's a journey for making an impact. And this is your journey to take. So come and join us for the 5-day masterclass where we will be unlocking the sequence of believe, act, lead so that you get the tools.
Hello. So let's see.
Believe, act, lead. It's a journey. It's a journey for success for every woman. It's a journey for wealth creation. It's a journey for making an impact. And this is your journey to take. So come and join us for the 5-day masterclass where we will be unlocking the sequence of believe, act, lead so that you get the tools.
So welcome everyone to session 4. This is the 4th day of our Believe, Act, Lead Masterclass. This has been such a great opportunity to be together to create this wonderful feeling, wonderful vibes around leadership, around empowerment, around leveling up, and around creating and designing a beautiful life of your dream. Welcome everyone. Let me know if this is the first time that you are meeting me. I would like to welcome you to my world, and you've been here. It's so good to see you. Hello Mashni, so happy to see you. Hello Sophia, so good to see you. Hello, good morning sister. Good morning, beautiful. Hello, Miriam. Hello, I am live streaming into different platform, and I love to catch up with the chat on Instagram as well. So hi, Miriam. Hello, it's very good to see you. And hi, Zahra. Hi, Mashni. So nice to see you again today. I saw some of the homeworks that you've done, and it's just incredible because that means that you already started to feel and get into the vibe of taking actions, of applying what you learned, and of trying to and turning everything into reality. We started this week with the believe, with the focus on the B, so that we could, the whole week was about to unlock this BAL. So B was standing for the believe, how you believe in yourself, how you believe in creating a better life, how you believe in new possibilities, believe in your dream. And the actions, taking action was amazing. It's the way you can open up your consciousness by realizing that when you take action, it's not just from a professional perspective, it's also for the other side of your life, for the other pillars. It's how you improve your health, how you improve your physical and emotional health, and how you also have a better relationship, how you improve the love in your life, how you care for yourself, how do you nurture the different relationship around you. So it's really that the taking action is taking actions within the pillars that make a balanced life, create for you a much broader context than when you feel stuck into, an objective, one professional objective, one, just want to go on diet, I just want to do this. But when you broaden that and you give yourself the space to be really good at the different pillars, then you will rise up and you will level up. Tete, it's so good to see you. Good day to you, my dear. And it's really nice. I love to see friends that have been with us since the beginning, and I've been here and feeling all the vibes and really applying all the knowledge, because when you surround yourself to learning, to really listen to me and be connected emotionally with what I say. A lot of my work is intuitive. A lot of my work is around the emotional intelligence, but it comes to cover that other part that is very profound and deep, which is about strategy and taking actions. Because taking action and strategy is just one side of the coin. The other side is the mindset, is emotions. How are you when it comes to your emotions? How are you managing yourself? How are you feeling empowered with things instead of letting circumstances putting you down or letting circumstances drive your life? You are the one to create your circumstances. So it's really nice. So good. Hi, Christina. So good to see you today with us. and very nice to follow up on this on this, the third part of the sequence. I mean, the fourth part, because we have really, A has two sides. It's the taking action, but also the alignment, which is extremely important, because alignment is what makes a difference in your success. It's what makes a difference in your peace of mind and in feeling good, and it's also what makes a difference in taking actions without effort, in feeling that things are coming to you effortlessly. And that's what we want. We want things to come effortlessly. We want you to hear your intuition guiding you. And when you get to that level, you become to attract things, you become more productive, and also ideas are pouring in your mind. You wake up, you're like, oh, why didn't I think about that? It just becomes so logic. It becomes so normal. It's like, I'm not even questioning whether I'm taking this step. It just feels the natural next step to do. Like, and I saw some of the messages, I'm going to launch this. I saw some of the pictures about people changing their environment of work, feeling that now I am owning my space, feeling that my space has the vibes, has the emotions I want, and has that feeling good that I want to attract into my life and feel more of. And also, I want to share with you something so exciting. You know how we opened up the book announcement yesterday and pre-ordered, and it is #1 in the chart for African bibliography. It is #2 for sustainability and economics, and it is #3 on women. So if you haven't gotten your copy, please go ahead and do it. It's only 99 cents. I wanted to give it free to the world, but we needed a minimum for the system. It's such a beautiful book. It's a book where I describe the different steps that will make you reach the success you want. You will make you become the greatest leader you are dreaming of becoming. Jan, it's so good to see you, my dear. So nice. Thank you, Hynd. Thank you, Mashni. Thank you to everyone. So today, what I wanted to talk about is the L. And L stands for leading. I know, Christine. I'm so excited. I know you got yours. Thank you. Thank you for all this. I am so happy. I know it has been ordered. It's already #1 bestseller. It's coming out tomorrow. And tomorrow, I would love you all to be with me, because I will have the editor, the reviewer will be talking about the book. And we will be talking about the other part of L, which is leadership. Leading yourself to excellence, leading yourself to a higher quality of life, leading yourself to being the greatest leader you want, to being a star, to being so famous, to being so known, to be able to wake up in one morning and write something that goes viral, and just to be able to play in that field of possibilities, that field where miracles can happen, that field where, you, without even worried, you start attracting incredible wealth, you start attracting clients, you start attracting recognition, you start attracting rewards, you start attracting appreciation. That's the field where I want you to all come and play with me. This is the field of leadership. It's a game. Leadership, it's something you go and take. You don't apply for a position of leadership. There is no positions like, okay, let me send the application and see whether they're going to say, okay. You go and take that role. You take that role and you own that role. You own it so much, it's like your space. And don't you think or tell me that all the things are taken, all the ideas are taken, all the places are taken, because that's not true. There is so much abundance in the world. You can only see it and sense it when you surrender to see the abundance around you. So there is a space for you. There is a space for new ideas. There is a space for a new amazing mentor. There is a space of a new amazing CEO. There is a space of new amazing service, a new amazing product. There is a space of your genius. All what it needs for you to do is to own it. Believe in it, because we've gone through the belief, and strengthen it. If sometime it's shaken, go back and strengthen that belief. Strengthen that you can. Remember that there is such a divine perfection in you, that why would it work for someone else and it wouldn't work for me? It does. You have it in you. And if there is something that's still holding you down, check it, take it out, change it, replace that voice by a cheerleading voice. Replace it by I am the best, I am incredible, I am so powerful. We've gone through that yesterday. That's the voice you need. And it's iteration. It doesn't happen right away. You do it once, maybe you forget, come back to it. It's an ongoing process until you become so good at controlling and understanding how the mind function that it's not gonna play games on you anymore. So own that place. Feel that you have it in you. Hi, Nibras. Hi, Fadwa. So good to see you. Hi, Selma. Hello, all the ladies connecting with us today. I'm very happy to have you all. Instagram is moving so fast. My friends on LinkedIn, I love you so much. And the community has grown in an incredible way. And that's what what I was talking about. It's just you take your space and own it by being present, by consistency, by credibility, by persevering, by showing up no matter what. Your word is law. You stand on being a leader, a thought leader, on owning your space, on being the best at what you do, on being the expert in what you do, that you can own it, because no one is going to come to give it to you. You take it. And you know what? All the leaders, I'm going to catch up. Hi, ML. Hi, Anis. Hi, everyone. Hello, LinkedIn friends. Thank you for joining us live. If you, ML, if you don't have your workbook, let us know. We will send it to you. If you are catching me for the first time, I am so happy to meet you and welcome. Welcome to my word. And if you've been here, so we are friends, and it's always good to read your comments. And so what you, when you own that place and you take it and you stand as a leader and you take it, decision you make, unshakable, and you hold on to that decision and you persevere in it and you focus on being the best at what you give, the best at what you do. Give value like there are millions watching you. Speak like there are so many looking at you. Share your story from a space of love and empathy. Share your story to share what you were able to create, to do, to overcome. That's why any obstacle that comes, take it as a way for you to be brave, as a way for you to vibe forward, as a way for you to fuel your energy, to fuel your motivation, to feel everything in you has shaken, and keep on going and keep on believing, and do it with a lot of love. This is what I'm bringing you into this through my work, is a leadership that is full of empathy, leadership that is full of love. I want you to be a leader. If you are even more and better than me, I am so pleased and happy. There is so much space. The sky is not even the limit. Everyone has such a genius, such a magic in you, that you can create the incredible. So when you play in that field of possibilities, you play in that field, you can expect anything, but be ready for it. Be aligned with it. Be so in the vibe that you're ready to hold, even when things are difficult and you don't see it, stay in the vibes. Stay in them. And that's the subject of today's session, without leveling up. Who's excited to learn, to add one more thing, one more piece to the puzzle of your greatness, for our greatness, of us leading ourselves, all of us, to change the world, to make the world a better place, to impact with so much love and empathy, to impact with so much excellence, and leading with knowledge that we know how to use, we know how to apply, we know how to share. That's what will make a difference, and that's what the world needs more of. Particularly this week, the international community is gathered around COP27, talking about a better future for the planet. A better future for the planet start with us, ladies and gentlemen. Start with all of us. Start with us changing our paradigm and using that change to inspire others to change their own as well. Using this change to show others how to do it. Yes, let's do it, Christina. All of us. Yes. So let's grab the the section 1 4 of the workbook, and I wanted to review some of the knowledge that we covered. So you need what, with all of this. Wonderful, Sophia. I'm so happy you're here. I love this. We are a community from all over the world. It's just incredible and amazing. So let's talk about energy. Let's talk about energy. Might I suggest? So let's talk about how energy is weaving inside of our emotions. Our emotions and the emotions that we have in our body, inside of us, are actually translated through energy, translated through vibration. That's how the universe sees it. The emotions are what we call energy, and what we call vibration. And when you look at everything that we have around us have an energy. Everything vibrates. Anything you put under the microscope, you see that it vibrates, you see that it moves, you see that it's not static. And that's because every cell, every object, anything we have has its own energy. And so all function in energy, but this energy, we don't see it. It's invisible. It's the same as the light, as anything. So we radiate an energy we don't see, and that energy is initiated from our own emotions and from our inside. And that's why your inside has to be so squeaky clean, so that's so squeaky perfect, and an energy that is just positive, because that's what you radiate. That's what goes before you. That's what you write. This is what you want to express. This is what you share. So whatever you share, whatever you want to give feedback to someone, whatever you want to give a comment to someone, whatever you want to give an appreciation, a remark, a suggestion, it's your energy that comes before you. It's you sharing your energy. So if your energy is beautiful, is powerful, it's nice, it comes through that. If it comes from an energy that is not really that powerful, or negative, or rage, or jealousy, or hatred, or something, that's what comes across. That's why it's very important to be able to absolutely clean. How do you feel inside? How do you feel when you see somebody doing something beautiful and nice? Do you admire? Do you say, oh, I wish I can be like that? This is so nice. I know I can. If she does it, I do it. Or when you see somebody that is really doing something amazing, you're like, oh, let me get some remarks so that I can, show that I'm better, or I know better, or something. How do you relate yourself to the word? How do you perceive the word? How do you show up to the word? How do you speak out to the word? You know what the difference that makes between leaders, the greater leaders? They have so much love. They have so much empathy. When they say something, when they give a feedback, when they talk from a space of love, from a space of reality, from a space that touches the other person's emotions. A leader leads people by touching, inspiring them, inspiring their emotions, inspiring their thoughts, and inspiring their actions, so that it inspires them to change, inspiring to do things. And for the leader to do that, he needs to be first able to change and inspire his own self, be in charge of his own emotions, lead yourself. That's why the starting point is to be able to lead yourself to the level of success you want to be, to the level of admiration you want to receive, to the level of wealth creation you want to get, to the level that you want to feel and see. So, and that starts by you mastering your emotions, and emotions are what translate into your energy. So that's why there is a cone here, just to show you how we are in terms love can change everything. It's all about love. It's all about some empathy. It's all about caring, and it's all about doing that and respecting whoever person is in front of you, respecting where they come from. It's like when you go, and we see that a lot in the big CEOs in big companies, they walk, and when they say, hi, how are you doing? They actually stop and listen to what the other person is responding and saying and caring, not just, oh, hi, how are you? And I go, oh, sorry, I have to run to another meeting. Take the time, stop, and make the other person feel important, feel cared for, feel heard, feel that they matter. That's what makes a difference. And you are able to do that when you can feel that you truly matter, that you are truly someone that deserves respect, deserve appreciation, and deserve that. Yeah? Okay. So when you feel good and when you feel happy, that means that you have a high vibration. That means that your energetic level is high. You feel good. The highest, I mean, you look at the Hertz cone of energy, the highest one is the one when you feel peace, when you feel love, when you feel joy, when you feel happy, and when you feel that you are enlightened, you are free from the fear, from the, it's not just free because the fear is always be there, fear and doubt, but you know how to walk with them along your side. You know how to reach higher level, even though the fear, you carry it with you. You eat it for breakfast, you eat it for lunch, but it's part of you. But you know how to coexist with the fear and the doubts. And you don't let that shake the love you have inside, shake the peace of mind you've reached, and shake your inner happiness. Being happy is an emotional state. It has nothing to do with the outside. It's had nothing to do with the circumstances. It is your emotional state. So you wake up in the morning and you decide, is it going to be a happy day for me? What's your answer? You can answer to me if I ask you, what will be your answer if you say, tomorrow, are you going to wake up in the morning and feel happy? What does she say? Yes. You don't say, I don't know. Depends. Depends on what? It's your choice. You decide. When you are able to answer this question, you remember that being happy, it's your decision. It depends on you. It doesn't depend, yes, I will be happy, absolutely happy. That's you decide on that, not someone else who's going to decide on that. You decide on it. You choose to be. And if you are not, check what is happening in your head before you go to bed. If it's something that is worried, then change that. Then remind yourself that everything is going to be okay. Create a routine for yourself to ground yourself back to feeling okay. If it is to repeat to yourself, it's going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. So be it. Repeat that to yourself so much, so much. Each time you're like something, it's okay. I'm going to be fine. I've done that. I had to go through many mantra, yes, to having mantra that I repeated and repeated and repeated and repeated, because I was so worried when I had to go through struggles and some problems in my corporate life, in my previous life, as an entrepreneur, and I was like worried anything could happen. I had to repeat myself to reprogram my mind that everything is okay. Everything is okay, so that I can stop worrying about things, that I can stop. And you just shut that voice down. When you shut the voice down, it's like it's almost silence in your mind. It's like, oh my God, what happened? It's so silent here, because we used to have this 70,000. You imagine our mind is like 70,000 thoughts that goes through our mind. Viz, 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 viz. And when it is going in all directions, you go crazy. You don't even know how to calm it down. And that's the moment where you remember the strong pillar of spirituality, and you lean back and you zoom out and you elevate and remember there is a bigger force than all of us. There is a light that holds us all together. Because what happens when we are lost inside the problem, or inside the hurts, the rage, we forgot who we are. But keep it as something that you repeat yourself on a daily basis. And in the day, you can do it every hour, so that that voice become that soothing voice, that little girl and that little boy and that little person in you becomes feeling okay. Everything is okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be good. Yes. Hynd, so nice to see you today with us. Absolutely. Today, not tomorrow. Always is today. Today, I feel happy. Today, I'm on top of my emotions. Today, I am holding every part. So I elevate my vibration. I elevate my energy by elevating my emotions into a state of peace, into a state of joy, into a state of happiness. When it was really hard and I had to close my business, I had so many losses that we needed to absorb in the 7 figures. And it was really overwhelming. And I didn't know, or I didn't feel that I can actually come back and be normal and start a business again and do things again. I said, okay, I'm going to be home now. Okay, so I might as well get busy doing something. So I said, I'm going to make my garden the most beautiful garden. So I planted the hortensia. Hortensia, one side of the garden, I choose the purple and blue. And on the other side, on the back door, I put pink, beautiful pink hortensia. So we planted them, and every day I'll go check, are they out yet? Not yet. And then suddenly the leaves started to show. It was during springtime. And then the flowers started to come. And, I am overwhelmed by the biggest problem nightmare of a corporation. And suddenly I started to feel busy. My mind started to feel busy and stimulated by the hortensia. And my fascination was to discover whether the colors that we choose were actually the colors, because I chose blue and purple in the entry side and then pink from this side of the house. And so every day I go and check, oh, it's open, it's little small. And I was so happy. I felt so happy. Every day I go back and I see another tiny one opened, and I didn't see the colors yet. So imagine my whole day is like, oh my God, tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to discover. So I created love, joy, happiness from the hortensia. When you get my book, there is a chapter that starts with that. How the hortensia brought me the joy. The day I was walking in the garden and I felt happy. The problem was still there. It was like outside, but I felt happy. I couldn't believe it. I felt joy. I felt so happy. And actually all the hortensia turned pink. So it was no purple, no blue. That's okay. I was happy anyway, but they're so beautiful. They blossom so beautifully. It made my life change. I changed completely from my inside. And that's the moment what I was studying vibration and physics. I'm an engineer. So when I talk about energy and physics and the radiation and the electromagnetic field that we have, I talk about it from a very scientific ground. Yes, Christina, if only you knew. I have tears in I get all still so emotional mentioning all of this. And I walked, and every day at this moment, I will finish my life and I'll just go for a walk in my garden because I connect with that. There is abundance in nature. Wherever you find abundance, let it remind you of the beauty of life. Because when you feel lost in problems, when you feel lost, when overwhelmed, when you feel like, oh my God, I want to be a leader, I want to create my business, I want it to thrive, I want it to succeed, but how can I do it? It looks so big and far. Don't you let yourself feel overwhelmed. Remember that you have access to the most beautiful abundance. And exactly the same way you can create flowers that blossom, you can create nature that grow. You can see your business blossom day after day by nurturing it, by being there, by showing up, by doing the work, by giving the value, by loving what you do, by caring, by giving so much love. I give so much love to the people I work with, the women on my word, my clients, so much. Every day, one of them is, I celebrate each one of them. I have one coming out with a new book, another one coming up with a new program, celebrating new contracts, celebrating new monies, because it takes time and it takes the ability to hold the void. What is the void? The void is when you don't see, you are in scared and fear and bad, but you want a better life. Like you want to really go up in the cone, like you want to reach here. but you don't see evidence of that yet. So you need to be able to hold that space, to hold your power during all this time that you are raising up in vibration and matching what you want to receive, and seeing and holding and manifesting really truly in your hand and in your life what you want to get in your life, what you want to receive. That's why when you are able to hold that void, you are the winner in any room. You will win wherever you are, because you are able to hold your thoughts, to have faith, to keep on believing and keep on doing the work, keep on showing up. It goes in parallel. It's two sequences. I'm coming back to what I shared with you the first day. It's about giving the best, doing the best, showing up as the best version of who you are, and trusting, being aligned emotionally, knowing that you will, knowing that you deserve it, having faith, being emotionally, energetically in the matching that frequency if one you want to receive. You hold on to that. Two things, you keep them. It's the balance. That's what life is. Life is about balancing the doing, balancing the giving, balancing the showing up, the productivity, the controlling, the everything, that masculine paradigm, and balancing, trusting, being, feeling, celebrating every part, knowing that you are getting there, knowing that you are reaching what you want to reach. This is when you are able to hold on to these two sequences in parallel. Whatever you do, you will not only bring the success you want, you will become such an inspiration, such an empowering person and a leader. It's incredible what you can see it happening in your life. So who's ready to do all of this, to be able to do both of them, to hold them, to walk with them continuously? If you feel that you've fallen in one side, put yourself back up. If you feel that you believe is being shaken, check what are the thoughts that you are letting yourself to piling up too much of them. If it's you are surrounded by things that are putting you down, get yourself in a room where you can elevate. We calibrate to each other in terms of energy. Many women, we love, we feel the others, we get emotionally connected, so we calibrate. That's why we always say you become the average of the 5 people that surround you. So surround yourself with like-minded people, with people that have reached the level you want to be. You with people that have elevated, with people that are inspiring you, empowering you, that make you feel that you are in a room where you really belong. Where you belong, you don't need to feel that you need to make an effort, you need to really do things, push yourself, prove yourself. You don't need to. This is who you are. This is your space. It feels good when you feel you are belonging. You belong to where you want to be. You belong to the leadership sphere. You belong to where things are happening. You belong to the place where you can create wealth, make an impact, and be so good with so much empathy that you have so much love to give, so much love to pour out, so much love that you want the world to be such a beautiful place. And it shows. It comes from that energy that is so high. You don't need to demonstrate it. You don't need to prove it. It comes before you. You walk and it walks before you. You show up in camera and it speaks before you. You write it in a post and you read the vibration. You feel it. There is such a big difference. When you are in your best self, that's the moment where you go and write things. I wrote my book in the summertime. I was by the beach and 3 weeks the book was out. Did I make it? How can I write so fast? Because it was in the making, because I knew everything. I was building up to it and I set in the best moment. And I want you to enjoy, to feel that bliss, that joy when you read it, to elevate, to calibrate to that vibration so that by finishing up, you manifest incredible things. You are ready to go on and become your own greatest leader ever. You are ready to elevate and create the wealth you've been wanting to do. You are ready to elevate, to be the inspiration, to be the spokesperson, to be the person who stand out with your excellence, with your wit, with your genius, and to use that to vibe forward. That's what the BAL method is about. It's for you to know that scientifically can be known, to know that whatever, woo-woo stuff, meditation and things, they have a groundness that is scientific. And when, if you're scientific like me, and if you like to understand how things are really scientifically proven, then this is how you understand how the energetics, the emotions are part of the science of success, are part of the secrets, and it works. So it becomes inevitable. And when you feel that it's inevitable for you, you can hold that void. Okay, you can hold that space where even if things are not showing up yet, it's okay. You trust they'll come. They're coming. It's okay. It may take a little bit longer, but don't stop before they come, because you might stop just 1 week before, just 2 weeks before, just a little time before. Don't stop before. Keep on doing it. Get yourself busy, create, be productive, provide a service, give value, give so much value. You don't know how the universe will bring it back to you. We give value, and we sometimes overwork. We sometimes do things more, but trust me, the universe bring it back to you. It will bring its energy. You get the positive energy out, the positive energy will come back. And more you are relaxed, more you are feeling good, squeaky clean from all this negativity, because we've taken them out, because we took all the layers out of our diamond inside. So the diamond is there shining. It will become a magnet. You will attract things into your life. You will attract the most beautiful human being around you, most beautiful recognitions, and the most beautiful awards. And that's what we want for all of you. This is how we can change the world. This is how we can help women, that can help women create such a better life, dreaming of higher quality of life, getting her kids to the best schools, traveling the world, seeing what's happening, having a voice, being that voice, and standing on it, and letting go of the doubt, of the anxiety, of the fear, but rather learning how to navigate with all of it together. Okay. Yes. Just keep moving. Well said, Mashni. Absolutely. Keep moving. So the only way to do that is to feel grateful. Here, so that we follow. It's in the second part. The only way to do this is to feel grateful for what you have. And you cannot be grateful and scared in the same time. That's why gratitude is such a powerful routine in the morning, in everything. Be grateful for every step you take. Be grateful for every move you do. Be grateful for everything you have done. For if today you were just able to show up here, be grateful, because the success is a walk of gratitude. One foot, you put it on the ground, you stand in strong on the ground. So grateful to be able to do that, because of all what you've gone through, and all what you've done, what you created. And the next one is where you want to go. It's in your desire. And that's how you walk. You walk full of gratitude, and you walk with the desire where you're going. One foot, when it's in the air, that's going to where I want to go. But then they said, not, but that's not enough. We tend to do that. It's not enough. I should have had more, or that's what I wanted. So we always downplay what we receive, or we even not happy about it, but be happy with it. Be grateful for it. Be grateful for every step, every move, and move forward. One step, so grateful, and one step forward. That's how you amplify. You amplify things to be grateful about. You amplify things to celebrate more. You amplify things to attract more of in your life. Okay. So that's about gratitude. So remember this from today. To level up, you level up with the foot standing full of gratitude. Full of gratitude of every single thing you have, every single thing you accomplished, every single thing you were able to create and do. And the other one, go into my desire. Where is it that I want to create? What is it that I want to have and be in my life? What is it that I want to see happening? What's my dream? What's the wealth creation that I want to really feel and have and enjoy in my life? And keep that in mind. Keep it, stay focused on it. Don't let it disappear because it's too far or impossible. Impossible is something you decide on often based on what you hear So stop being distracted. Focus. If you feel that you're here because you have a legacy to leave behind, because you have a voice, because there is something that you want to change, you want to improve, you want to feel that you help in the world with, you want to be part of it, then this is a space for you. This is a space where you do it with so much grace, with so much elegance. When we do it by using your knowledge to reach excellence and to use excellence, to share excellence with the world and to stand on it, because that excellence boosts your confidence, because you know your worth through that. And when you keep your dream, you keep your word, you add that, word is law. And yes, Christina, even the smallest, tiniest thing. I was so grateful with that little flower of hortensia. That's what helped me bring my life back again. It's being grateful of the smallest thing, being grateful of opening the window and breathing fresh air in the morning, being grateful of walking on the grass and feeling the green is infinite, it doesn't stop, the leaves are infinite. Being grateful for the smallest thing, because it compounds, it grows, it multiplies, it becomes so big, you'll be surprised what you can attract through that. So I wanted to finish up for this session before moving to the other section of today's call, is that there are 4 personalities in you. And these personalities are the personalities that help you. We go deeper in that in our program, but in some of them we've touched on throughout this week. And one of the first one that is really powerful is the warrior in you. Get her always out. Get him always out. When you really feel down, get that warrior out. That superwoman, that superman is there. So get her out and know that you can take on the world. You can take on the mountain. You can climb the highest mountain because you have her, you have him inside of you. So the warrior should always be ready to take on, ready to do. And when you do that, look at danger, you're like, okay, that's fine. I have my warrior. The biggest athletes, the incredible stars, they get boosted by remembering that they are the best. They have the biggest warrior. Muhammad Ali, the boxer, the first thing he will say, and he'll say to any interview, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. He was always bringing, cheering his subconscious and programming his subconscious mind to be the greatest. So be the greatest. Remember that barrier is always there, powerful, ready to go, because you have all the energy inside you to do that. And because when you feel down and you're like, I'm tired, I don't feel like it. It's like, oh, I don't want to wake up. I'm like, oh, it's so hard to wake up today. When you check a little bit yourself, it's usually you prefer to stay thinking about negative things and negative thoughts instead of changing your mind into positiveness and boosting yourself up so that you can push yourself and get your energy back up. Because energy, it's your emotions. So check your emotions whenever you feel down. But if you're tired and you need some rest, it's okay. We pamper ourselves because we celebrate the divine, the sovereign in us. Give her time. Give her time to be, give her time to feel, give her time to be celebrated. And that's the second personality. So your personalities, you choose the one you need each time you need them. One you need each time you need them. And the 2 others, and we go more into detail in the program, are the magician in you, the one that knows how to hear the intuition to guide her, and the lover. The lover, the one that nurture relationship, the one that you need and you bring from that space of love so that you can vibe forward, so that you can nurture, you can have the best relationships ever. So these are the personalities. Today, you can celebrate, feel good, celebrate the sovereign in you, the divine in you, feel good about who you are, feel good about the possibility of creating such an amazing life, and take the moment in your day to go back to that personality and let it shine, let it guide you, let it be, give it the time to be. So that's what I wanted to share with you for this and for this session. But what I would like you is I want to extend an invitation to whoever wants to stay on and to hear this, is to say an invitation to come and work with me to come and work with us and to actually learn in detail how to implement the BAL method, how to do it step by step, and how to tailor that into whatever situation you are, whatever domain you are, whatever expertise. So what I would like to do now is really to give you more detail about our programs and how we work with incredible leaders from all around the world to help them become greater leaders, to help them create wealth, to help them reach the seven figures, and also to help them make a huge impact and leave a legacy behind. So I want to see whoever wants to hear this, give me yes, so that I can. I want to you who wants to stick around and hear more about our programs and how we actually help women and men also, because our group program are for women, but also for our VIP programs, I do have containers where I have one-on-one with men for different leadership positions. So I would like you to stay on so I can tell you a little bit about how we start. Okay, so in our program, so there is a different way. We have now a beautiful, the mastermind that I'm opening the door for today at a very special price. Yes, yes, you're so happy. At a very special price. So the mastermind is for 6 months. And during the 6 months, we work together. And we also have the private container, which is 3 to 6 months as well. We can start at 3 months and start at 6 months. But what I would like you to really take you step by step is how we work. You know how we went through this believe and act and lead method. This is a method where there is a lot of it inside. And I don't think there is any offer like this in the internet. I really don't think so. Because it combines not only the mindset and the emotional intelligence, but it also combines the strategy, taking actions, and the business. So it has it all. And during the 6 months, what we do is we go through different sequences. The first sequence is about emotional intelligence. So for you to master, to be on top of your emotions, to understand the process of thinking and using your mind to get into results, to put into place a routine that helps you do that, to define your objectives and stick to them so that they become your reality. And we go through step by step into understanding how the subconscious mind function. You know how we have 5% is our intellect, conscious mind, and then 95% is our subconscious mind. So we go into the detail how the function, how the paradigm, how all this formatting that we carry from the past is making you today, the person you are. And for you to become that leader you want to be, to create the wealth you want to be the influencer you want to be, we need to reprogram your subconscious mind. And that's what we do together in this phase, is how to reprogram the subconscious mind so that you become aligned with the frequency of what you want to see and match in your life. And that's all the emotional intelligence, how to use your emotions to vibe forward and not let your emotions put you down. We grow up being sponges, so we absorb everything and become so heavy, and it puts us really down, and it's just so heavy. But what we learn here is how to be a trampoline. You let the emotion comes, they go, but you use them to vibe forward. You use them to actually create the life you want. To use your emotions to impact, use the emotions to touch other people's emotions. When we speak as a leader, people don't remember what you say. What they remember is how you make them feel. And that's why to be able to become that effortless leader where you speak from your true emotional side, it's very, very important to be on top of our emotions. So that's what we work on. We boost the confidence. We work on the emotions. We let go of all the constraints that we carry from the past. So many constraints. We come from cultures that are heavy, that put women in a box, or expectations for men or for anything. So it's important to let go of this constraint and be able to feel stronger, more powerful, but without carrying the rage, without carrying everything. So we talk about the negative energy, the positive energy, we let go of that. So all of this is energetics. There is also a big section on quantum fields and the quantum physics and how the electromagnetism and how we, when we speak about becoming a magnet to things, it's because you understand how to use the energetic, how we radiate, how we radiate energy. And this radiation, when you understand how it functions, then it becomes second nature to you. You're aware. So you raise yourself up. You feel like you zoom out and you connect spiritually. So we do that. We do meditation exercises, and we do this, letting go of the heaviness. Exactly, Christina. Letting go of the heaviness. Whew, letting go of all the boxes we carry. Oh my God, we carry so many rocks with us, which like put them down. We start fresh and we get ready. So that's big part is this. And within that part, there is also the second sequence that is about, the feminine energy and the masculine energy. And we understand what it means being and feeling. And so it all weaves together, because that first believe it's all emotions, it's all emotional intelligence, thinking into results, using the thinking to create the results you want, and start seeing manifesting. And usually within 21 days, a month, we start celebrating in our masterminds crazy things, people receiving things. You will meet some of the ladies on Saturday and Sunday from investment banking, getting new jobs, doubling the salaries, from a person who was really shy and she was a managing director, but she wasn't that respected, to be nominated in the board. So we have another person from Tunisia she became a TV star. She's now have her own TV show. She was an environmental consultant. Nothing to do with that. We changed a whole setup, and the impossible became possible. She's now a TV star. I mean, for somebody who has given up on that because of time, because culture, because of that. So we have incredible changes and successes that you cannot even imagine. Another person who created a new program, she wanted to change the way business is done and created a new program where now we can weave, she calls it, how you can create more organizations that brings more humanness, more relationship in legal contracts, in signing new subcontractors and things like that. And that has gotten the interest of MIT, Ivy Leagues. So we are pushing ourselves into higher level. And so in that part of emotional intelligence is this. And then we go into the second sequence. And this, nowhere you'll find this. It's only with us. Because that second sequence is about becoming the thought leader you are. We attract only people that are excellent in our mastermind, because we know that we are using our intellect and our knowledge to share, to become the thought leader. So what is it to be the thought leader? It's about working on your story, highlighting your story, finding how to express your story, how to share your story, how to write your story, how to make the posts and articles that go viral, how to become a bestseller, write a book. So we intertwine all of this, and you come as a thought leader effortlessly, and you become a reference. You are called for webinars, you are called for the World Economic Forum, you are called for COP, World Bank. So we play in the highest sphere where we can change and impact the world. And we are able to do that because of my 8 years at the World Bank, because I wrote 5 books and this one is now a bestseller. And this is what I bring. And this is what each one of you can aspire to become a thought leader, to use her voice and his voice to change the world. And we do that. I know 6 months, but you can create the incredible within the 6 months. So that's the thought leader sequence, and we work a lot on that. It includes also branding. It has a lot of marketing. It's finding your messaging, is knowing how to articulate what you do, the mission, how to write it, what's the why behind what you do. What is the why? Working on finding the why, so it becomes so natural, so normal. It becomes so, yeah, that's just me. Don't need to prove, don't need to demonstrate, don't need to say, it's me. It becomes your identity. Your brand speaks for you. Your brand is what people say when you're there. And when your brand is excellence, it will precede you. It will raise your credibility. It will bring your clients. It will bring you wealth. It will bring you money. It will bring you opportunities. It will bring you speakers everywhere in the world. It will makes you a reference. And it can also help you create your own stage so that you can become a voice And we do that. You can start with no followers and then have 22K followers or 100K followers. It's incredible what could happen when you believe. So that's the thought leader, and that's taking action. We also work on the time management. So it's really in the strategy and the planning. Talks about going live, making videos. It has all that communication part and everything. And then there is the part, yes, you finally find your best self. I love that. It's exactly what it is. It's really to be able to be able to see yourself through exactly how you want to see, with excellence, and put it out, finding the why, your story, and it becomes normal, natural. This is exactly who you are. Sometimes people ask me, who am I? What's your job? My children ask me, I'm like, what am I? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not just that. I'm a strategist. I'm not just that. I'm a consultant. I'm not just that. I'm a professor. Yeah, I was professor at university. I'm not just that. I'm a coach. I'm not just that. I'm a mentor. Not just that. How can you say put all of that things together? And I found it here. I found it by taking a person, holding you inside my energy, and becoming the best of what you can be, with the highest intellectual excellence, with the highest confidence and boost, and with so much love and empathy. We work with so much care. My mission started as a word free of poverty. That was my line. I was doing that when I was at Harvard about sustainable development, and I continued on doing that at the World Bank. And then I came back to Morocco and I worked on development on a world free of poverty. And today my mission is to show that it's possible to create the wealth yourself so that you can help others. Because institutions, they do that, but a person on its own can become the greatest influencer, can make a difference in the world, and that could be you. If you have a calling to make a difference, that is your space. Because we have a sequence about wealth creations, changing the story about money, changing the money paradigm, becoming a channel to receive. Because we grow up knowing how to give, we don't know how to receive. We don't know how to value ourselves. We get nervous, scared, talking about money. It's like, oh, it's okay, uncomfortable. And we are growing together. We're growing in understanding that more, in fine-tuning that more. And that's in that sequence. So throughout the mastermind, we go through different phases. And the last one, you are such a naturally a great reader that it just comes natural. It comes like, wow. That's just my identity. You change your electromagnetic identity. That past of you makes you who you are, but it's not you. You become that person you always wanted to do. The person who attacks the 6 figures, the person who attracts the $1 million, the person who speaks for that, the person who's a reference, the person who write a book and it becomes a bestseller overnight. How can that be? How can it happen? I was so overwhelmed. I looked at it this morning. It's like #1. It's not even being published yet. It's coming out tomorrow. And I am so full of so much gratitude of what this method, the BAL, has given to so many people around me and also in my life. And that's why what I love about the mastermind is that we power up together, because we are in a group where we level up, and it does so much good to all of us. DH is incredible. And I want to invite you to come and join us. We have opened it at a special price, which is $5,000 for the 6 month, and it's paid in full, or you can pay $900 per month for the 6 month. There is also the options to start with the 3 months, where it's at $3,000 with 4 the times payment. If you prefer to be in a private container, we have that. It's 3 months for $10,000 or 6 months for $18,000. So there are many options, and I'm going to drop the links, and I have opened my calendar for consultations. I am so happy to meet all of you, to talk about how is this going to be able to be the next step in your life. But when you come in here, you surely don't need anything. We will talk about everything. We will fix everything about the emotional intelligence, and you are in for an excellent high-level treatment, because it's like hiring a super high-level consultant working on your emotional side and reaching the excellence in whatever you do, in the program you want to create, in the program you want to improve, in the program you want to grow, in a thought leader you want to become, in the reference you want to be, in the expertise you want to be known for, in a branding you want to change, in a new way of being, in having another, leaving a legacy behind you, and being surrounded with excellence, with like-minded people, and with so much care and love. That's what I offer. I offer special attention. We meet every week for 90 minutes, and there is also one-on-one with me. We meet once a month to set up the plan, to work on the action plans, on specific programs for each one of you, and to be together throughout, and to feel surrounded and cared and supported through a whole time. So I want to invite you to come and join me. We meet on Mondays at 5 p.m. our time, which is good for Eastern. That will be they changed the time, so it's actually 11 or 12. And but we also have other options for on Thursday, so that to fit different parts of the world. So it's a journey that we can continue together. It's a journey where you can also shine and become so incredible in what you do. And we have, by having the mentorship, the strategic advisor, the coaching, and the support, and everything that you need. So I want to I'm going to send you by email my calendar. I open my calendar tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday and Monday, to set up meetings. Fatem Sara, she's here. Would you mind dropping the calendar link? Whoever wants to for a consultation, who's ready to go, you can start now. It's balmethod.com/leader, and you can already be with us and start with us on Monday. So it's balmethod.com/leader. And if you'd like also to meet, I am so happy to meet. I opened up my calendar, and I will be sending you this by email, so that we can talk, we can tailor, we can fit the work with you, and we can do the best. You can make you the star of your own life and create an amazing journey for you, and build an incredible legacy behind you. So tomorrow is a new day. We're going to talk about the leadership. We're going to take what makes the difference between a leader and a manager. How do you stand out as a leader? But also, I have with me the editor of the book and the reviewer of the book. We will be talking about the book. We'll be talking about the story of the book, and it's going to be fun. And I want to see you with me and to answer all of your questions. I am so excited. I know that I have already meetings set up with all of you, with some of you, and I'm so excited to meet you in person, and so excited to get started for this beautiful journey. I love you so much. I love you for being with me. I love you for all the vibes. I love you for all the comments. I love you for appreciating and for being who you are. Thank you. I wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful journey, and all of your dream comes true. You are all amazing. You are all beautiful. And I will see you tomorrow at the same time. Bye-bye.